Hey guys, before the video starts, I do want to mention that I released my new Discord server. Make sure you guys join it up if you want. I know a lot of people have been asking for a Discord server, and I finally got it out here. It's pretty bad right now. It's unorganized. If any one of you guys want to help organize this server a little bit, please do go ahead and let me know, because I'm pretty bad at making servers. I just used the basic template that they gave me. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yo, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. Happy New Year's. I know it's late. It's 5 days in already, but this can be the first video I record for 2024, so hopefully I'll have a lot more videos throughout this year, and hopefully the channel can grow even more. Thank you all so much for 959 subscribers. I mean, we're almost there to 1,000. I can't believe it. I mean, I just started this channel like what? I don't even know. 2 months ago, and we're already up here near 1,000. Thank you all so much. I know I haven't uploaded in a minute, but just some things came up and I had to take care of them. Anyways, guys, so in today's video, I'm actually going to be reverse engineering 6 different programs. So basically, I asked my friend to send me a few programs, so a few Linux binaries for me to reverse engineer and try to figure out the password to. So he sent me all those, and I haven't looked at them yet. I just imported them to my Ghidra here, so that way I can quickly access them. But these are the 6 binaries. I don't know their difficulties. They could be easy, they could be hard, but I want to see how long it takes me to quickly solve these. So time it's 11:51. I'm gonna set a stopwatch. Stopwatch. And I'm gonna see how long it takes me. I'm gonna try to explain some of the stuff I do. Also gonna be trying to go through it really quick. Or well, I'm not gonna go through like insanely quick. I'm gonna do it like at a decent speed. But I just want to see how long it'll take me to do these. Hopefully it's not too long, but yeah, let's just get started. So I'm gonna press start. And let's get started. Okay, so the first one we have here is so the 64, I'm obviously gonna assume that means it's a 64-bit. Oops, I'm not in desktop. Yeah, so I'm obviously gonna assume that the 64 just means it's a 64-bit file, so I'm just gonna run that command and we will see. Yep, they're all Linux files, so let's run the first one up real quick and see what we're working with. So I could just do that. Oh, so it wants to enter a password after that, and nope, that doesn't work. So let's run a simple strings command on this one. I can just do this. Strings. Hopefully it did that right. Yep, there you go. And let's just look through here. Okay, here we go. All the passwords he said will be a flag, except for one, and he said I'll figure it out when I get there. But all the passwords will be a flag. So it looks like we found our first one here. Okay, well that was easy. We used strings command and we figured that out. So let's just test that. There, and boom, yep, that one works. Okay, perfect. Now let's try the second one out. Okay, my thing broke. My keyboard is broken, my mouse is broken. I got the $5 Amazon Basics mouse that I'm currently using. Okay, this one also wants a password. Same thing. Alright, let's run up strings again and see if that helps. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Alright, I see password and it tells me it's a string. Yep, you're not lean enough, blah blah blah, and there's nothing much here. Okay, I'll use an ltrace command then. Let's see. Okay, let me just do that. Let's use ltrace, see if I can figure it out this way. And oops, I forgot. Enter password. Okay. And we do see a string compare here, and it looks like it didn't give us the full flag. So I'm going to run an ltrace, and I'm gonna do -s. I'm gonna type in 50, so it gives me at least 50 length. The string length will be at least 50. It doesn't really matter, but now it gives me the full flag. So let's go ahead and run that. And let me just do this and put this flag in. Boom. Level 2 easy. Okay, so far these are all pretty straightforward and easy. Let's try the third one. Okay, this one. Another one that wanted to make up a password right after. Okay, not lead enough. Let's see. I doubt this will work. Let's see. They're probably gonna get harder as they go through. String password, you're not lead enough. Okay, let's try ltrace. See if that even works. Ltrace. Okay. And nope. Alright, so this is where we probably are gonna want to open up the Ghidra to do this. So here it is. Let's run it up, Ghidra, to see what we can do here. So let's go ahead to our functions and look for main. Okay, well, I'm not looking through all that. Let's search up in here, leet, and go there, find where it's cross-referenced right here. And here we go. So let's see this one. Okay, so we have some sort of check up here if param1 equals 2. We assign something into ivar1. If ivar1 equals 0, then you're not lead enough, otherwise print you achieve level 4. Okay, so this one I'm not entirely sure. Let's look at the graph view for this. I think I'm gonna use IDA for this one because I want to look at the graph view, and I think we should be able to. Let's see. Should be able to do this real quick. Yep. Okay, there you go. Press OK. Alright, let's go to their main function. Where is it? I'm blind. Oh, here we go. Okay, so let's look at this. Okay, so yeah, I did notice that. So this is where the if-else check, and we do see that going on here in the assembly. I mean, you can see it right here too. The JZ command jump 0 compare, and then the flag is set here, and then it decides whether or not to jump 0. So let's look at this in IDA. So I'm assuming it is. So jump 0 will jump to here. So I'm assuming it's not jumping, it's going this way instead. So this comparison wants it to be 0, so then it could get into here. So let's I'm gonna set a breakpoint here. I'm also gonna set a breakpoint down here because I won't be entering in here at all. I'll only be going over here because I do see this is where the test runs to decide whether or not we got the password right or wrong. This over here is not useful for us right now, so we actually want over here because this is just gonna go over here. It's gonna default over here when the program runs, so we want to get into here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, also I did forget one thing. Because this program, when we run it, it does want a it wants a parameter, or it wants a password right after it. And in IDA, you have to go up to debugger, process options, and set a parameter. So we're gonna set AAA as our parameter. Press on OK. Now we can run the program. If I didn't do that, it was just gonna crash. It would get a segmentation fault. Okay, so now we can see. So yeah, it went over there. Okay, bet. I didn't think it was gonna go over there, but it looks like it did go over there. So we're down here now, and it's saying it's going into this section. We're saying you are not leet enough, which means the password is wrong. Okay, so I understand what was happening here now. If you run it without a parameter, it was gonna go down into here, but if you run it with a parameter, it's gonna go down into here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and so we need to now check what's going on up here. So we're seeing testing AL, we're setting AL, we're testing EAX. This is set not 0, so we test EAX. If it's not 0, then we set AL, and then we test AL with AL. Yeah, so now let's look up here. We call this function. We have move art. Oh, there you go. We move what's in RX into RDI, and we basically moved a bunch of stuff into RX. So we moved RBP plus var20. So we moved something. So we went to the stack pointer, and then we went up whatever var20 was, and we moved whatever's up at that point. So let's say you have a stack pointer, or you have the stack pointer, and then you move it up whatever this amount of bytes up, and whatever's at that location, we stored it into here. We do the same thing here, but this time we use RAX. We're using 8 bytes up, and we store that into RAX. And then we actually move RAX back into RBP plus var8. We actually don't need to worry about that. So we already found the password, which is right here. So we know it's an RDI. So I'm going to press G on my keyboard, and then I'm going to put in here RDI. There you go, RDI. Press on OK. And we can see our entire flag here. So I'm just going to highlight the whole thing. I'm going to press A on my keyboard. This will allow me to get it in a nice line view here, so I can just copy this easy. I'm going to run the program, let it quit. Now, I'm going to hit Control C so I can quit. And now I'm going to try this password. Oh, paste clipboard, and let's see. Yep, there you go. Perfect. Okay, now let's try 5. Let me close out of this. I'm going to automatically assume that strings won't work. Okay, let's just try it. Maybe it does work, who knows. I'm assuming it doesn't work, but you never know. Let's see. And read the program source in Ghidra to find arguments needed. That is jobs. This is flag 5, so try an L trace. Oops. I doubt it'll work, but that should be it. Whoops, forgot the password. I didn't even run the program. Enter a password, scanf. Oh, it worked. So it looks like a string compare. I actually want to see what this is doing though. I didn't expect it to work. Hold up. Okay. So I put in AA here, and then I went to enter a password, and I just put AA again, and it worked. Let's see what the program does though. So I just guessed with that AA, and I put it in here, and it worked. So I'm assuming whatever parameters here is the password. Let's just open it up in in Ghidra, and let's take a peek. Alright, so we have if param1 is less than 2. It says here, read the program source, blah blah blah. Okay, so basically, so if I only put that, oh, that worked. Okay, whatever. I don't know, whatever. This is, okay, whatever. Who cares about that part? But I just want to see what that worked. Oh, here we go. I see it now. So we have a char pointer. So you don't know what char pointer is. It's basically a pointer to some character. So this is telling me to get whatever's at param2 of 1. So whatever that first character is in my param, that would be the get stored into local 10. And then we could see down here we got a scanf. Local 28 is our user input, and we're comparing our user input with that first parameter. So what that basically means is when I put that A there, that was the password. So what that also means, if I put an A like this, I press on enter, the password is only A. I could do AA and it'll work, but it does only require A, so I could just do A and it'll work as well. If I were to do something like if I were to do AAA like this, and I try to just do A by itself, that wouldn't work. It just needs to have the first param in it at least for it to work. Alright, the final one is 6. Before I open it up, let's look at it. Okay, this one just asked me to enter a password. Okay. Not even close. Let's try strings again. I don't think any of this will work, but that's fine. Congrats, that is a flag. Flag is the hex values you used. Let's try the L trace. And enter password. Let's do like 1, 2, 3. No, not even close, but we do have this. We're comparing our 1, 2, 3 to this up here. Just for fun, let me just try it. I doubt it'll work, but let's see. Nope, doesn't work. Okay, let's just open it up. Let's see what's going on with this program. So we have a printf enter password. We saw that. We have a scanf function. Let's convert this to a terminate to C string real quick. So 63s, so it's just a string that gets stored into local 58, and we see another star pointer, but this time it's pointing to hello, which is a function, I believe. Yep, it's a function called hello. So with function, it works a little bit differently. If I go into this function, there's nothing in it, but with the pointer, how it works, it'll point to that, to point to what's in that memory location. So we need to actually open up the bytes view. So alright, so if you don't know how to open the bytes view, just go up to window and then go down to where it says bytes, press on here. This will open up your bytes, and we need to go into the hello. So with functions start with 55 and they end with 00, because 00 is a null pointer. So the first 00s you see, that is where the end, that's where the function ends. So that's a null pointer. So what we really need to do is actually right click, go to copy special, and I'm gonna do a Python byte string, press OK. Now we're gonna go back to terminal here, and what I'm gonna do is I can just use echo, the echo command. I can do echo -e, and I'll paste this. Then I'll go back to the top here and get rid of that. Then I'm gonna pipe this all into my lin64 or lin64-_6. Okay, if I can type it, and press on enter. Oh, there you go, that works. Okay, this is clear. Okay, let's quickly do 4 /lin64_4. Enter our number. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Incorrect number. Let's see. Strings /lin64_4. Debugger detected exiting. You found flag incorrect number. Okay. That means ltrace shouldn't work on this then. Let's see. Ltrace is a sort of a debugger. Yep. It didn't work. Okay. Guess we just open it up inside of IDA. Or sorry, inside of Ghidra. Functions, whatever. Go down to strings. Remember, we had to enter a number. Just search for number, enter a number. Where's that at? Right here. Double click decompiler. Alright, let's see what is this one doing. So here's the debugger detected thing. It says here enter number, scanf. We store that our input into, which is local 10, into there, and now it's saying here if local C equals local 10, you found flag 5. What is local C? Local C is here. Local C is assigned right here. It's assigned to something that's in this function. Let me just double click into it, and it's an undefined function. It says, and we do see a return and we see a hex. I'm just gonna right click and click on decimal, and I'm just gonna assume that this is most likely the number that we need. Copy. That's pretty simple. If that's the password, that's, I mean, I don't know what else it would be, but that's pretty easy. Let's go ahead and oh wait, no, this one did not want that. It wanted us to enter. Place clipboard, enter, and there you go. We found flag 5. Okay, that was all of them. Let's see how long that took me. 23 minutes. I would assume that I would take about like 5 minutes off that time. I'll say about like 18 minutes is how long it would have took me to do all of those. But I take if I wasn't explaining what I was doing along the way. But anyways, yeah, those were pretty easy and fun to do. They definitely had me using a lot of different tools, different techniques to figure them out. Like we used strings on a couple of them, then we used ltrace, then I had to use ltrace dash s. Let me show you what that actually does specifically. ltrace dash s right here, it's the string size, so specifies the maximum string size to print. Remember, it wasn't working, it wasn't giving us the full flag, so I had to use dash s. Then I used Ghidra. Obviously we used Ghidra, and we used Ida. Make sure you guys remember my new Discord server was out. Make sure you guys go join the Discord server. I released it and it's not set up all the way. It's pretty bad right now, it's pretty unorganized, but I released it on, I put in a comment of another video and people are joining. But make sure you guys join it up. If you need help or anything like that, just ask away. I think some dude is asking here. Anyways, that's pretty much all I got. Again, thank you guys so much for 959 subscribers. Really means a lot, and I'll see you all in the next video.